So let's talk about a little question here. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to upgrade to better quality tools? Now, this question comes up based off of my own personal experience starting out cleaning windows. I went out and I purchased tools kind of like this. Maybe this is something that you have if you're just starting out. A Ed brass channel, squeegee. And if you are really just starting out, maybe you're what some would colloquially call a bucket bomb, where you don't have a lot. You're just trying to get up off the ground. Good for you. But perhaps you have something like this, only it's silver even. So maybe just a step lower than the traditional Ed brass. But what I found is I came to a point where I was watching YouTube videos and I saw different channels such as Luke the Window Cleaner, Keith Kalfas, window cleaning, and I noticed quite quickly they're not using tools like this, the ones that I was using to get up off the ground. I noticed instead that they were using tools similar to this. This is the Ed Contour Pro Plus, but they were using tools that look, you can just, even when you look at it, you're going, okay, there's something different here between these two tools. And having just started out, I didn't really know all the ins and outs of window cleaning tools. And so then I found myself wondering, is it really worth it to upgrade? Because this is not wildly more expensive, but it is more expensive. You're talking an extra $30 probably for a tool like this, the Contour Pro Plus. And I just remember thinking, is it worth it to pay that extra money when I'm making money using a tool like this? And so I thought I'd speak to that a little bit. From my own experience, I would say, had I known the difference that a tool like this would make and the quality of work that I was providing to my customers, I would say it absolutely is worth it. And if you can spare that extra $30, I would get something a little bit better. Maybe you want to go with a Ninja, an Ergotech, something better than just this. Not that you can't get the job done, but we're talking about a difference in quality and also a difference in the way that you clean windows. I'll tell you what I mean by that. I distinctly remember going to jobs and quoting jobs, and I remembered that fear that I would have in myself, and I'd say, you'd come across some windows that you just think, how am I going to do that? Maybe it's a round window, and so then I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, I have this, and it's a round window, and it's second story, and it's pull work. What am I supposed to do? Okay? And so rather than even being concerned about what I was going to charge for the job, I was going, can I even do this job? And then it hampered my desire even to advertise, because I just kept thinking, what if I get this big beautiful home and they have these crazy windows and I'm not able to do these windows because I just don't have the right tools? If I would have had a tool like this, which can do a little something like that, now when I go on a job, that doesn't even matter to me. I don't even factor it in. I just think, that's just another window. I'm adding it into the price immediately. Now things are, I'll advertise to anyone, any job, it doesn't matter. I can do them all because I have the proper tools for it. I'm not talking just this. This is a step in the right direction, obviously. But when you have the proper tools, not only is it giving your customer a better product, but it gives you more confidence, because then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think, what if I can't do it? You know you can do it because you have the right tool for the job. So to that question, is it worth it to upgrade your tools? If you're asking yourself that question, it means that you're at the point where you should probably upgrade your tools. And it is worth it. And it's going to give you confidence. It's going to give your customer a better quality. And in my opinion, yes, it is worth it to upgrade your tools. Now again, it doesn't have to be something where you run out and you purchase all of these different tools all at once. It can be something as simple as purchasing, this was my first upgrade, the Contour Pro Plus. It could be something as simple as that, so that you have something that you can close out with. Now you don't have to worry so much about ledges. Maybe you want to get a ledger in the future, but it just makes it easier. You can kind of back off and then come right down, close out a lot easier. If you are working on, say for example, there are frequently, at least in our area, skylights that are angled skylights. And some of them were not accessible, and so if you only had this tool, you can only approach it from one angle. You're going top down, and that doesn't always work. But if you have a tool like this, you can turn it sideways. Now you can go side to side. Much, much easier. You can approach it from the top, you can approach it from the bottom, you can do it traditional if you want, but it just makes it so much easier to approach a job knowing that you can have a versatile attack to the job. So, yes, I believe it is worth it, and I think if you're asking yourself the question, is it worth it? Then the answer is yeah, you need to upgrade your tools.